When stars come out and skies turn deep, it's time for hearts to softly keep the love of God, both big and small, to share with others, one and all. Be kind to friends, both near and far. God sees your heart just where you are. A smile, a hurt, a hug, a gentle word can spread His love through all the world. Your God loves hearts that shine, not stun. Show tenderness, that's all, not stun. The quiet ones who help, not stun. Show tenderness, that shine, not there. When someone stumbles, who help with care.
The Humble Giraffe.
In the vast, sun-drenched savannah lived Gerald, a giraffe of remarkable stature. His neck, longer than any other, often made him feel superior, his head literally in the clouds. He loved to boast about his height, often looking down on the smaller creatures of the savannah with a smirk. He believed his elevated view gave him all the answers, and he rarely listened to the quiet wisdom of the earth. Bound. The other animals, while admiring his grace, found his arrogance off-putting. One sweltering afternoon, Gerald was particularly boisterous, proclaiming his ability to see the farthest horizons. "I can see tomorrow," he declared, puffing out his chest. A slow, deliberate voice cut through the air. "Seeing far is one thing. Understanding what is near is another." Gerald peered down to see a wise old tortoise named Timothy, his ancient shell covered in moss, his eyes twinkling with age-old wisdom. Timothy had seen many seasons and many giraffes come and go. "What do you know, old shell?" Gerald scoffed, his long neck swaying dismissively. "You barely see past your nose." Timothy slowly blinked. "My sight may be limited, young Gerald, but my perspective is broad. I've learned that true understanding often comes from observing the small, the humble, and the often overlooked." Gerald chuckled, a sound like dry leaves rustling. "Humble. What good is humble when you can reach the sweetest leaves at the top of the tallest trees?" "The sweetest leaves often hide the bitterest worms," Timothy replied calmly. "And what good is reaching high if your heart remains low?" Gerald felt a prickle of annoyance. He usually ignored such pronouncements, but something in Timothy's calm demeanor made him pause. "Your pride, Gerald. It builds a wall around you. You look down, but you fail to see. You listen, but you fail to hear," Timothy continued, his voice a gentle rumble. "To is a wisdom beyond height, a teaching of humility and love." "A teaching? What kind of teaching?" Gerald asked, his curiosity finally piqued despite himself. "It's a teaching of a shepherd, a teacher who taught that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. That to be truly great, one must serve all," Timothy explained, gazing at the distant horizon. Gerald scoffed again, but softer this time. "Serve? A giraffe like me?" "Indeed," Timothy affirmed. "It is a path of the heart, not of the neck. It is about understanding that true strength lies not in towering over others, but in lifting them up. It is about embracing the spirit of love and compassion, as taught by Jesus Christ." For the first time, Gerald felt a pang of something he couldn't quite name. It wasn't anger, nor was it amusement. It felt like a tiny seed of doubt had been planted in the fertile ground of his pride. He spent the next few days in uncharacteristic quietness, observing. He saw how the gazelles shared grazing spots, how the meerkats looked out for each other, how even the mighty elephants helped the young. He noticed how Timothy, despite his slow pace, was always there to offer a kind word or a bit of wisdom to any creature who sought it. Never judging, always listening. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Gerald approached Timothy again. "Tell me more about this teaching," he said, his voice surprisingly soft. Timothy smiled. A warm, knowing smile. "It begins with a change of heart, Gerald, with letting go of the need to be seen as the tallest, the greatest, and instead, seeking to be the kindest, the most loving." "But how?" Gerald asked, feeling a strange lightness in his chest. "How do I let go of what I am?" "You don't let go of what you are, Gerald," Timothy corrected gently. "You embrace a truer version of yourself. A version that understands that every creature, no matter how small, holds a piece of God's grace." Timothy then shared stories, parables of love, forgiveness, and service, all echoing the profound teachings of Jesus Christ. He spoke of the importance of kindness, the power of compassion, and the beauty of humility.
Time for hearts to